It's about to go down, so y'all stay buckled up.
Oh, hi! I didn't see you there. Hey, my name's Tony. I'm your friend in the solo lawn care business. We got a lot in this video. We gotta do some mowing. We gotta do a lot of different stuff. We get the mower stuck. We're gonna trim some bushes. We're gonna do all kind of cool stuff. So let's get, I'm down in a customer's with a long driveway. I'm gonna back out of this driveway so we can get into the video. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, so I always have to put this pine straw back. It tries to wash down during these bad rains that we get sometimes. Got these yards cut, edged up, you can see, nice stripe. But look at this. We get hard rain and the stones, they slip right off here and they're just in a pile right here. So I'm gonna take my shoes off. It's pretty shallow there, maybe a couple feet deep, and try to throw as many as I can. Just take a couple minutes and throw as many as I can back up here. And yeah, so I'll try to, I don't have anything with me today but my phone. I'm gonna try to prop it on my shoe, maybe. We'll try to get some video of it. Alright guys, as you can see, a lot of these rocks are wet, but we got a lot of them. Got a lot of them out of there. Still need to get a little bit more to cover up right there.
Got me some new Georgia slip-on boots. They've been pretty nice. I gotta try to get them broke in though. Been working on, but this is at a customer's house, bone dry, and then there's this little patch right here where it just gets really wet for some reason. And I don't see how it's bone dry everywhere. It's just this one little patch. I don't know if it drains from the house or what. I end up having to have my wife come meet me with a strap puller to pull it out. I'll show you mowing this yard in a minute. So you got to keep that strap puller in your truck. I always take it out because it's bulky. It's like a come along, like a cable come along, but it's like a strap instead. So that works great for pulling mowers out. I just got to remember to keep it with me. But so we got it out of there. Just took a little time. As you can see, the church, man, our grass grows thick over here. It's like 12 days, 13 days since I mowed this part of the field, and I'm cutting it like not super low. But man, we got some grass growing. It loves, you know, it's a lot of mixture grass, kind of some Bermuda mixed in right here. But you know, a lot of weeds and stuff. And so I end up having to, especially sections that are real bad like this, I got to like double cut, go the other way, pick it up, the deck up like a ½ inch or something. And we get it looking real nice, or, you know, at least manageable. But, you know, at first, like this whole field is just like this, like all the time. I cut it again yesterday. It was like this. This was last week I filmed this. Now we're getting in, this was yesterday's footage. So let's enjoy some of that. Guys, check out my dump. It's pretty cool where I get to dump my household trash. I can't dump my sticks here, but I can dump my household trash. And you see they like buried the dumpsters like halfway in the ground, which is super neat. Threw out one of my old pair of boots, and I try to stop here twice a week. So that way our household trash doesn't really add up too much. My man Exterminator Lawn Care, check him out. He was talking about the Husqvarna 525 LST Mark II or Mark III. I wasn't aware that they had, I know about the Mark II, Mark III blowers, but I didn't know they had the trimmers, which is really cool. So I'll have to look into those at the expo. I don't know what the difference is, but yeah, he was thinking about buying one. As you can see, the blocks of wood I put under the back gate, I cut them in half so that way I can get the gate a little lower to the ground, so I don't have such a big, like gap, like because I had like a more of a gap than I wanted, like for the mower to climb up over the gap, like when going on the gate off the road. I wanted to get the gate a little closer to the road. The only reason I have to do those blocks is that it scrapes back and forth. Since it's an aluminum trailer, it can file down that gate since it's a softer metal. So that's why I do the blocks. And if I'm on a customer's fancy driveway, that way I don't make any scrape marks with the deck itself. So this is one of my lawns here on the Friday route, mowing it up, mowing both sides. This is in the back of the house. As you see, there's so much rain, it's just washing out straw everywhere. So I got to put it back. See, trying to pick up all I can so I don't just mulch it all up with the mulch kit. So trying to, clean it up best I can first, because then we're going to mow. See this big hedge? Bunch around the front too I got to trim. But check this out. On my new Milwaukee trimmer, I did not have this issue on the other trimmer that I used for 3 years. It was perfect. But look, see how sloppy this is back and forth? I don't know if it's just a defect with this new one. I was just checking. Those bolts can't be tight right there because the blade's got to go back and forth. But I was just making sure they were kind of where they need to be. Pulling off the case and looking at it. That's the easy place where you can just give a glob of grease and just throw it right there in those gears. Every so often, every couple weeks, keep it greased. And I'm just looking. There's another bolt inside, but also can't be too tight right there to the left of my thumb. Almost think the case was not casted correctly, or the parts, like there's just too much room in there for them, for those two discs right there that go back and forth for the hedge trimmer. And right where it comes out of the case there's too much room right there where the actual hedge trimmer bar comes out of the case. So I don't know what to do about that. I mean, it's technically not broken. I don't know it has warranty on it, so I may have to talk to Milwaukee about it eventually. But like I said, it's not really broken right now, so I don't know that they would help me or do anything with it. But that definitely, I would think, would shorten the life. And like I said, my other one that I ran, just totally ran the crud out of, never had that issue. So I had all this footage of edging out this right here, but for some reason my GoPro wasn't working. So the footage didn't work. So I had to just walk in and just show you it cleaned, edged up. I was about to mow it. And I had a bunch of edging footage around this. See, I edged all this pine straw first. That way when I used this Pushmore on it, it would have the clean cut, any little tiny bits of pine straw that fling out when you edge it. That way the mower would, I would have less blowing to do. You know what I mean? And for some reason, I didn't have my GoPro pointed down enough, because I got some edging footage too, but like you can't even see where I'm edging. It just looks like I'm walking, so I'm walking along it because I didn't have it pointed down enough. Even though I've made hundreds of videos, there's still, problems come up or things like that, You see there's some mud prints because they've been doing some other drainage work at this house, some pretty major drainage work even after this landscape was put in. So that's why there's some muddy footprints there this week, but those will go away just from the people working there. But some big drainage, ditches and stuff that got put in, and actually is landlocked now. So I can't get a big mower back there. So I'm going to have to show y'all what I'm going to do about that. Thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate you.